Welcome back to solving quadratic equation using factorization. Now, we are told to solve 3x squared minus 5x minus 2 equals to 0. The mistake most people make when they see this kind of question is after multiplying the two numbers together that needs to be multiplied together, they tend to use any sign they think they can use. But you have to be very careful. Take note that this is minus 2. Minus 2 times 3x squared will give us what? Minus 6x squared. And when we try to look for numbers that we can multiply together that will give us minus 6x squared, and numbers that when we subtract them or add them together, it will give us minus 5x. Now, most people do try to use 2 and 3. Now, remember, this is minus sign. Now, if this is carrying positive sign, when you multiply them together, it will give you what? It will give you minus 6x. Now, if one of them carries the minus, it will give you minus 6x, but it will give you what? Minus 5x. So definitely 2 and 3 are not the best option. So let's try minus 6x and x, which is positive x. Now we can say that when we multiply them together, we have negative 6x squared. Now when we add them together, it gives us negative minus 5x. So definitely this is what? This is the best variables that we can use to get it. Now we are going to represent the 5 minus 5x by these two variables, which means this will become 3x squared minus 6x plus x minus 2 equals to 0. Any answer you get, you are going to use the addition one, not the multiplication. So when you input this and you use it to represent minus 5x, the next thing is to what? Is to group them. This will give us 3x squared minus 6x into bracket x minus 2 into bracket. Now, remember to always put your what? Your addition sign. It's very important. Now, look for the common factor. The common factor here is what? 3x. Looking at the 2. Because when we divide 3x by 3x squared, what will remain is what? X. When you multiply them together, you get 3x squared. Now, when you remove 3x from 6x, you have what? Minus 2. You can see this. You can see this doesn't have a what? Doesn't have a common factor. So this will be what? Plus 1 into bracket x minus 2. Because this doesn't have a what? A common factor. Now, we can see that this is a common factor here. So we can simply write 3x plus 1 into bracket x minus 2. Remember that in the last class I said 3x is working for these two. It can multiply these two as this, and this one can multiply this as this. So that's just the scenario. Now, we are going to write 3x plus 1 equals to 0. Remember that our answer here is what? Equals to 0. Then x minus 2 equals to 0. So, when we collect like times, this will give us 3x equals to minus 1. Then we can divide both sides by 3. So our x is equal to minus 1 over 3. And for the second one, our x is equals to 2. So x is equal to minus 1 over 3 or 2. And this is our final answer. So you can check the proof and solve for x.